She started streaming this time. Nice.
YouTube Max Mikowski YouTube Rogue Max.
Now let me see.
Clickable McKinsey clickable all my popular no previous heading.
Oh, it's not going to show that I'm live. Terrific. Let's try this.
Popular no previous heading. Clickable all my popular no previous.
Not.
Clickable dialogue. Blank. Bannerland visited link YouTube home. Mainland clickable all popular uploads link no previous clickable is good.
Let's try.
Dialogue tab click search but clickable click 2 tab explore tab subscribe tab like mainland but click 200 clickable click tab playlist tab clickable link button manage videos clickable tab click button graphic heading clickable button search button heading level 2 clickable link button play all clickable heading level 3 link all my clickable tab channels tab playlists tab videos.
That's the first thing on
selected.
my...
Popular uploads link click popular no previous clickable all no previous heading clickable button collapse blank clickable button collapse graphic heading description button collapse uploads clickable button graphic heading description clickable button search tab clickable button collapse sort by blank clickable button collapse sort by blank clickable button collapse sort by.
Oh, hi Grace.
Clickable I slash pitch greater than blank clickable button collapse sort by don't mind me and blind less slash pitch greater than click blank I slash pitch greater than.
Okay, that's that is so messed up.
Audio games and not much else less slash pitch greater than hey less slash pitch greater than.
Hi. Okay, that is really messed up. I thought that would work a little better than it is. It doesn't give a...
Clickable heading level 3 link micro. Clickable button collapse.
Yeah,
that's...
Hi.
Clickable button collapse sort by. Pop and tech up less slash pitch greater than.
And don't say that on here.
Click IMAX with heart speed of heart less slash pitch.
That's not... It's not really something you'd say on YouTube, that's all.
Clickable heading level 3 link Microsoft Samsung.
It's live, I just don't even know what it's showing up
clickable
as.
adventure clickable no previous heading.
Reload it again. Oh, it won't let me.
YouTube. Clickable dive.
There it goes.
Land. Banner landmark. Click main landmark. Clickable Microsoft Sam. No previous. Clickable adventure. Clickable mic. No previous.
Why?
Clickable button collapse sort by.
Isn't it showing?
I am playing D3 less slash pitch greater than.
Why isn't it showing that I'm live?
Clickable heading level 3 link Microsoft Sam 2021.
Like
clickable
really?
Collapse land.
Well, I'll try it again.
Clickable visited link Max Mikowski. Bullet. To watch it. Live now link heading level 2. Pop and tech up less slash pitch greater than. Shout in your mic less slash pitch greater than.
No.
Clickable heading level 3 link test stream by Max Mikowski 1 2.
Oh, well, at least OBS is working. I didn't know that it would. Why isn't it?
Main landmark clickable complement clickable heading level 3 link test stream by Max Mikowski 1 2.
Oh, well, at least OBS is working. I didn't know that it would. Turn that off before I get echo.
Focus mode main
okay. I wish that worked a little better because that pitch...
Pop and tech up less slash pitch greater than. Web test less slash pitch greater than.
Nice try. Besides, that doesn't work on here.
Orbit in tech hoop vet Haskell.
Oh, it comes on here second. That makes no sense. It doesn't give the setting for the
We on
pitch.
site? Well, I could tell you weren't going to have any people on here as it's a test stere. So
No,
no
okay.
need for me to ask.
Well, I could tell you weren't going to have any people on here as it's a test here, so no need for me to ask. Less slash pitch greater than. Pop and tech up less slash pitch greater than. Darn it, less slash pitch greater than.
Yeah, I wish it wouldn't do that after the... Actually... What if I can...
Pop and tech up less slash pitch greater than. What was that German voice less slash pitch greater than?
That was YouTube.
Orbit in tech hoop. What was that? German voice.
Oh my gosh, that is gonna drive me nuts. I'm gonna just... Hold on. I can close Chrome now that I know that the stream's working.
Audio games and not noch else. Is that a German voice?
I don't know what voice that is, but it's getting on my nerves, whatever it is.
OBS 27.
There we go. Now, I'm gonna...
Controls OBS 20 says that a German voice less slash pitch. NVDA prefer tool sub menu T. View log tool sub preference set speed punctuation speech.
I have a way to fix that, and I'm going to right now, because that is really annoying.
Default add button alt plus a space add to replace pattern don't greater blank grade CTI each let E what in the world less slash less E audio less E let CTI TCA replacement edit alt plus R blank space
a space
comment edit alt plus C case sensitive checkbox not type grouping anywhere radio OK button space default dictionary dialog dictionary entries list pattern list.
All right, someone chat again. They'll see if that
add button
works.
edit button alt plus remove button OK but space OBS 27.1. Restream OBS stop streaming checkbox checked. Restream chat E. Clickable type of message edit E. Click I know 1938 I know what that is. That is the Google German voice. 19 button.
It is.
Pop and tech up. Button 9 I know pop and tech button. Pop and button 193841. Read your chat. Clickable menu button sub
Here
menu.
we go.
Clickable type of message edit E.
Oh, now it won't even read it.
Button unavailable. Click read 193841.
Let's see.
Read click button unavailable. Read your chat. Clickable menu button sub clickable type of message edit. Focus mode.
Okay, maybe I do need that window open because I might have to
Browse mode.
test it.
Clickable read your chat. Clickable type of message. Edit. Focus mode. Dark Child 404. Hi, don't mind me in blind. 4:37 p.m. Don't mind me in blind. What in the world is going on? Also, have you noticed that the pause commands do not work on the if anymore with Alex? Blank. Browse mode. Clickable menu, but commands do not work on the if anymore with at 4:37, 19:39, 11. 4:37 p.m. button. 19:39, 11. 4:37 p.m. Don't mind me in blind.
If they don't work anymore with Alex, I didn't know that. I'm not. It maybe I didn't update to the latest software yet, so if
Confidence
it
tech up. Amazon if it used Fox Pico, audio games and not much else. I'm bored.
good for you, I guess. I'm bored, but I thought it might be a good idea to test out if OBS is working or not, which it is. At least for now. The chat is pretty iffy, I want to say, because it's not...
Commands do not work on the if anymore with Alex. Top button 19:39:41. Amazon if it used Fox Pico.
Imagine if it uses Fox Pico. Oh, that'd be funny.
19:39:4 button. 19:39 top and tech button. Amazon audio games and not much else. Button. 19:39:41. I'm bored. Clickable type of message. Edit.
Oh, okay. It's working. It is. It's just Restream is a little bit delayed. Well, I fixed the issue, so we're good there.
The button unavailable. Do 1.
What?
Do 1. Button unavailable on site. Button 1.
There we go. I got it. I got it working like it should now. NVDA is reading chat, which I like. Because I'm tired of using Microsoft David. I have a file that lets me use like SAPI 5 instead of... What it does is it turns the SAPI 5 speech into NVDA. That's what it
Dark
does.
Child 404. How are you doing?
Good. Well, I got it working. By the way, who is that? That Dark Child?
Button.
Do I know that
Clickable.
person? I don't
Clickable.
recognize
How are
it,
you doing?
that's all.
19:4 button. Dark Child 404. Button 9 hour clickable menu, but how are you? Clickable type of message. Edit. Click hour 19:41:11. Clickable menu button sub menu. Clickable type of message. Edit. Dark Child 404. It's me, Silver. Audio games and not much else. Raffle.
Oh, hi, Silver.
Clicker off 1940 raffle. Clickable type of message.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
Audio synth IBM TTS, comma. Audio synthesizer, combo box Microsoft CJPI version 4 collapse alt
I'm
process
not-
Microsoft CJPI version 5.
Kidding
Rest.
that I used to use this
Top. Voice mic.
for Restream.
Voice.
Voice eloquent.
Voice Microsoft.
I used to
Sam.
use that. Now go ahead and mess me up with. Go ahead and mess with the chat. This is what I used to use. I used to use this on SAPI 5. I just switched NVDA to it because I have the NVDA SAPI.
Don't mind being blind. Can you not send links through chat anymore?
You can still send links through chat. Don't know how easy they are to click. That's all. Well, it works on Windows a lot of the time, but sometimes when you do it on like an iPhone or something and you try to click the link there, sometimes it'll go through and it'll open the link. Other times it'll show like the popover,
Audio
the
games
high
and
user
not
and all
much
that.
else. Dark Child 404. Do you still play with Bobbies?
Little bit. I still have him next to me. I didn't mean for them to go off. Shut up. Puppet. You have a bad feeling about you turning yourself on when I told you not to? You do that. Yeah, a lot has changed on my channel since when I started doing Bop It's. I still have them.
Audio games
but-
and not much else. Dark Child 404. Can you play the XT on master level or is it still broken?
Yeah, I haven't. Here's how far I can get. Shut up, Bop It. R2D2, BB8, whatever one it is going off. I can't switch it, I don't think. Let's try it with the screwdriver I have. Let's stick it in the flick it slot here. This would work a little better if I had my flathead. I don't.
Novice. Pass it, Hardy. One-on-one.
I'm gonna pull it and try it.
Expert, master.
Here's master. I won't be able to get far though.
Twisting. Pulling. Spinning. Flicking. What?
Yeah.
Dude. Score. 4.
That's the best you'll get out of my XT right now, Silver. Well, I could have gotten farther, but there's no possible way I could have beaten it.
Blank.
I'm going to sleep.
Don't
Good.
mind being blind. I have to go now and the link is the wrong one, sorry.
It's fine. I didn't even see it. Wait, did it? I'm gonna switch back to...
Restream chat. Browse mode. Click I 19 button. Don't can you play 19 button. Dark Child Soy 19 button. Audio get you still 19 button. Dark Child 19 button. Audio can you not 19 button. Don't mind raffle. Don't mind the 19 button. Audio games gets me still 9 button.
What?
Dark Child, how are you doing?
No, it didn't.
19 4 button. Dark Child 404. Do 1.
That's stupid.
90 button.
I
Beyond sight. But 19 40 41. Do 1. O D O space O N E D A R K space C H I L D. Focus mode. Blank. I'm going to test something with Microsoft Sam.
Okay.
Audio synthesizer. ETI IBM T Microsoft CJM Microsoft CJPI version 5.
Restream chat row 1 column 1. Restream chat.
Restream chat. That's how it says it. Yeah, the Sappy 5 version of Sam has a lot of glitches. Which is surprising because it was made after the original. You'd think it'd be better, but it's not. I'm gonna close this. I got background noise. I'm gonna close my door. I should have done that before I started streaming.
Dark Child 404. How did you get the Bop It shout to going in a specific pattern? You played 2 of them at
It
once
goes
before
in a
when your
specific-
channel. How
so the
did you
Bop
do
It
that?
Shout, what it does is it goes into a specific. Let me reread that.
How did you get the Bop It shout to going in a specific pattern? You played 2 of them at once before when your channel. How did you do that?
Well, if you try to memorize the pattern for the Bop It shout, it's
Audio
very
games
long.
and not much else. Page single quote BP 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 single quote me. Audio games and not much
that was
else.
a colossal failure.
Let's see if it worked.
That was the
The
failure.
onside. Bop it, 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 bop it.
Interesting. Actually, I have both of my shouts. Let's see if I can get the patterns in sync again and play them. Shut up, Bop It Beats. Yeah, I have patience with a lot of things for a while. Bop It's are not one of them. Unfortunately.
Audio games and not much else. Oh,
I've got to do this before it goes to sleep. Let's try and... So it always starts out with Bop It, Twist It, Pull It, no matter where it's in the pattern.
audio games and not much else. Oops.
That was the very beginning of the pattern. Well, oh, I forgot you can't switch it out of novice and all that if you want it to sync. You actually have to do the pull it. Switch it, pass it party to solo and all that. It won't restart if you do that. Alright, I got them in sync, so they just said the same commands. Now, if I try and play them simultaneously, see if I can get them in sync here. Oh, gee. Yep. It's been a while since I've done this, for sure.
Dark Child 404. How fast do you think you can go on master level on this outage?
I don't know the master level very well. Well, I know how to play it. The novice is like the easiest to master. The XT has this too, but it randomizes a lot more. I could do that with other classic Bop Its too, like the Micro series and stuff like that, but that's like the demonstration of how to do it. If you know, you have to know what you're doing, unfortunately. It's not something very easy to do, but if you have two Bop It shouts, or if you have a Bop It shout and any of the classic Bop Its was just the Bop It, Twist It, Pull It, it doesn't include like the Bop It.
Facts, can you come back on Skype? It's kinda getting boring in here.
You want me to come back on stream? I can. Yeah, the XT has the pattern too. I've heard it does. It randomizes a little more. I don't have two XTs, unfortunately. Even if I did, one of them is broken, so I can't really test it. The Flick It broke after I flicked it way too hard a bunch of times. Unfortunately. If I had a flathead, like a good sized flathead, which I don't know that I have still, I could probably... Actually, let me check if I do. If I do, I can probably beat this on Master. Shut up!
You both lose.
Bop It.
Dark Child 404. I haven't touched my XT in a while. I should play it again on stream at some point. Be on site. Yes.
I don't... No, I don't have a flathead that I had... I don't have it anymore. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Alright, I am going to switch this back to Eloquence because it's a little more reliable, I feel like, than SAPI 5. And besides, I downloaded NVDA SAPI so that I didn't have to use SAPI
Idea.
to read chat.
Restream chat row 1 column 1. Restream chat document. Type a message. Edit blank. Blank.
And also, if I miss a chat, I don't have to go back on the window. I have the speech history add-on on here. I just gotta go back
Type a message. Restream chat row 1 column 1.
speech to get to the chat.
IDI. Sim select yes. The on-site. I haven't touched my XT in a while. I should play it again. Dark Child 4. I haven't touched my XT in a while. I should play it again on stream at some point.
You should put you should make a video of you trying to beat it a second time.
Dark Child 404. Eloquence is a better speech in my opinion. The on-site. I want you to come back on Skype.
Oh, it's much better. And I nearly sat on my XT. Okay, I'm gonna put this back in the bin, and then this was a test stream. It's not gonna go on a whole lot longer. Yeah, you should play that on stream at some point. That'd be cool.
OBS went cross-platform chat restream Google Chrome row 1 column 3. Internet cross-platform chat restream Google Chrome.
Get out of here, Restream.
Dashboard restream Google Chrome. Dashboard.
That's better. In fact, I don't even need that right now because.
Channel dashboard YouTube.
Here we go.
Restream OBS went internet down. Channel dash restream OBS went channel dash chat.
Let me open
Run that
Skype.
AYDD. Text unavailable. Desktop list YouTube. Skype 9. Skype document. Type a message edit multi-line blank.
Oh, I didn't actually close it. I just closed the
Oh,
window.
jump. Directly more. Scotty's only sat. Join call. Space. Go lift video off button. Microphone on button. Join button. Space. Skype doc. End call.
I'm streaming, just so you know. Just so you guys know.
A notification.
I'm back on the call.
That's fine. It
I'm
was just
still-
kind of getting a bit boring in here because
I'm still streaming.
it's fine. It's fine. I was actually
End
thinking
call.
about
Open more up. Mac last result.
I was
Open
actually
show
gonna
show participant. Space. Call
if you were gonna
Vote share
stream
on this
tonight.
beyond last not on it.
I mean, even though
Show-
you didn't
show-
plan for this,
Map.
I was thinking.
You
like,
know,
maybe-
I've been meaning to try to stream through OBS
Aiden.
for...
Hi.
Hi, Aiden. Oh, let me show you what I'm doing right now.
Call link start part. Audio turn video. Open more option. Max last Mac more up. Menu selected sub menu. Invite share screen 2 of 11. Skype doc Windows include on space on. Check cancel but
Yeah,
start
well,
space.
like,
Skype. Screen sharing started. Dialog closed. Screen share
sometime
started.
this weekend.
Dark Child 404. I
should
should because my
do
old
a,
channel got deleted, so I do need to remake it at some point anyway. So I will do that at some point.
Your old... I thought your old channel still exists. I know your account got hacked. I didn't think that your channel got deleted. I remember that happening when someone deleted your... Or at least signed you out of your account at that, but... Yeah, it might be a good idea to remake that. I think you did that. I saw that video. You did it back in like September of 2019. Yeah.
I was thinking sometime maybe we could do like an RS game stream or something.
Yeah, yeah, we could probably do that at some point.
You know, we need to get back. I think what we need to do is get back into our Bop It playing, because...
Bop It, yeah. Well, Silver, aka his old, what he used to cloud arming
Dark
SSB.
Child 404. I'm
asked
much
me
faster
to-
with it, especially on master because I remember beating it one-handed.
Yeah, I can do that too. Pretty easily, actually. The only, I'm slower doing it one-handed, but yeah, I remember you did that one-handed. I was on that stream when you did it, actually. Impressive, even though I can do that myself.
I
Not hard
actually
to
can
do.
beat the Bop It Micro with one hand.
Dude, that's not hard at all. I'm just letting you know.
I know, but that's the only thing that I can probably do.
I can beat the... Actually, the Extreme 2 I've beaten with one hand before, but my Extreme 2 is in really rough shape right now, too. The twist it and pull it side of the Extreme 2 is, like, completely disconnected. Like, it's still held on, it's still held
Maybe you
on.
should do a bit rusty at MOD 89 stream. It would probably take you 2 hours.
Oh, Aiden, I've done a lot with Adventure at Sea, and I've just... It's like Bop It. I know that I need to kind of spread out my content a little more than I have been recently, and I've done countless videos on like Adventure at Sea. I think the next thing I'm going to go into is probably mobile gaming with Windows, probably with BlueStacks and stuff like that. That's probably the next thing I'll start doing, and I'll start going
Dark Child
towards some
404.
other
My Extreme 2
games.
broke, so I had to get rid of it.
Oh, mine still works, but it's just that the spin is pretty bad
Max,
now.
you can actually, I saw one once on eBay for $26.
I got
Brand new.
yeah, but Well, actually, I got mine for about that price too. Mine, unfortunately, it didn't come in the best condition to begin with, and I'm really hard on my Boppets. Like, actually, I'm pretty hard on all my.
The
Hi.
blind
The Blind
warrior.
Warrior, hi.
Oh my gosh, that guy.
Yep.
Box Bop, pass it. Box Bop, one-on-one.
Why? You got problems?
Solo.
No, and I wish I
I was just
did.
reading the chat. Did you get OBS?
I have
Just
Restream.
kidding.
I have
I
Restream.
was kidding. I was kidding. I don't wish I had problems. Come on. Who wishes they had problems? I don't.
Yeah, my Stream 2 still works. It's just in very rough shape.
Max,
Yeah?
let's just say I'm not glad. Let's just say I'm glad I'm not at your house.
Why?
20 hours 00.
Because of that
Dark Child
extreme
4 Hello Kevin,
view,
it's
I
funny
don't
seeing you
want
here.
to find it.
Hello Kevin, it's funny. Dark Child 4 Hello Kevin, it's funny seeing you here.
Not really. I talk to some of these people sometimes. Of course, my audience is a lot different than what it was when you used to watch my channel, Silver. I haven't even really seen you around. It used to... Yeah, it used to be a little different, but yeah, this is kind of... It used to be like Alfonso and his friends. Now it's other people from the
Blind Warrior, hello Silver.
community. Actually, I barely even... Alright. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. I also have... There's also something else
You know what?
that I
Jake?
have.
Colon, backslash, S-E-R, S backslash, O-N-E-R, backslash, D-O-L-O-A-S.
I have a Bop It for Windows, Bop It emulator that emulates the Bop It
Run, open, combo, C,
original
scroll, back, U-S-E-C-S, black, black,
and Bop It Extreme.
S-T-A-D-S, black, backslash, B-O-E. R-E-S-A-E-M-U-L-A-T-O-R, backslash, B-O-E, dot, E-Z-Z-E-E-X-E.
Here it is.
Text unavailable.
Okay, my hard drive, it's
Child 4
on a
underscore.
hard drive, so it needs to spin up.
Suspicious file detected heading level 2. We're scanning box.exe to make sure it's safe to open. We've also sent it to our friend Labs for a closer look. AVG Cyber.
I don't care about that! It intercepted the file. Is it gonna...
Bop It emulator on 1996. Antivirus free. Hey, Aiden. Hey, can you do STW AVG? Bop It emulator on
Oh,
19...
it scanned it before it opened it. What? There it goes. I don't have an account. I don't have an account on STW anymore, Aiden. STW's dumb. STW, it's boring. It really is. Survive the Wild. I like the concept. It's just, it's a cool game. It gets old after a while.
Twist it. Bop it. Twist 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 it.
How many twists is it?
Twist it.
Oh my!
Twist it. Pull it.
I'll have to count how many it gave me after.
Pull it. Bop
I'll have to count. That was a ton. It gave me like 10, at least 10, maybe even more. Actually, I was actually playing my 2002 Bop It, and it gave me like 10 Twist-Its once. It did. And it did it with the Pull It once too. It gave me 10. Which is like ridiculous. They need to randomize it a little bit better. And this also has a glitch where if you go to pass it, it sometimes starts out by saying pass it. Watch.
Pass it.
It does it every time you first launch the emulator. It always starts with pass it. It's a
Pass it.
pretty bad glitch. And it can give it and sometimes it goes like 20 commands without giving you pass it. And here's the Extreme.
Bop It Extreme emulator on 1998 Bop It mode.
1998 Bop It, and then here's the pen.
B
It
Bop
only
It
goes up to 25.
B Bop It Extreme
This is the regular Bop It Extreme.
Beat Bop, solo.
Bop It Extreme B Bop It XD Bop It X Bop It AV Can you do Aiden Pain Antivirus more options type docket Bop It M Bop It M type 9 AVG site suspicious file detected AV antivirus free. Hello person on the call that I can't spell your name correctly. Dark Child 404. Hello person.
It's beyond sight, that's all.
Box Bop, Beat Bop, Box Bop, solo. Pull it. Spin it. Spin it. Pull it. Bop it. Flick it. Flick it. Spin it. Pull it. Twist it. Spin it. Bop it. Pull it. Flick it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Flick it. Bop it. Bop it. Out. Score!
Hey, Max.
Dark Child 404. Goodbyes. Goodbyes.
Max,
Yes,
can you send me the zipped?
I will after I'm done.
Aiden. Oh yeah, one stream he did. His father Keenan gave him like 12 Babas.
It wasn't on mine, I don't think.
His father gave him 12
Aiden.
poppets.
Oh, dictation.
Dictation. My gosh, dictation is like ridiculous. Here's
Last
my-
time I sent
Please give me
Kane
the
a
file to that Bop It
message
emulator running
and
low.
said,
Please give me the file. Aiden, can you run the Bop It emulator on your computer? Like, if you can run Windows, can you run the emulators, you think? Because if you can, I can give it to you. If not, then... Yeah. Well, I mean, I know you have Adventure at Sea on your school computer. I can probably give it to you so you can put it on there. Like the emulator, I mean. I can probably do that.
Dark Child 404. I did not mean to push that. Also HIV on site. The Blind Warrior. I'm back.
Hi.
I'm not too crazy about it, but I mean, it's fun. Hi.
Yeah.
Not gonna cause problems.
No.
All we need is more problems.
Yeah. Why can't everyone just get along? Like, I mean...
I mean, I'm not too crazy about. Like, I'm just gonna say this right now, and I know that some of the people are listening. I'm not too crazy about the blind community. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
In fact,
I'm not like you mean like you're not like a huge fan of it, or just that you're not. To be honest, some of the people in it I tried to interact with like as little as possible, just because it's toxic and there's like a lot of things that go on in there that I just don't really like to be involved in. Like the drama they have. Like I can kind of understand a fight, but like how they fight in the community, it's not like a disagreement. It's like they're full force going after each other. I've seen the way they do it. It's ridiculous. Like, no
Yeah.
offense to you guys watching, but like us, like it's the
Yeah, no-
smallest
no
disagreement
offense,
turns into drama with at least half the community. I feel like that's what happens a lot of the time, and that's just why I keep my distance. I thought some people I'm cool with, others I'm just I don't know.
oh, and for those that are those that run Windows 11, I'm speaking to you guys out there. You guys will be able to get an update to where you can run the Windows subsystem for Android, where you can download a few apps. And yes, there is a
The Blind Warrior. You mean the trash
accessibility
community?
option for those that
The
are
trash community, if that's what you want to call it, yeah. The trash community. That's a good name for it.
Dark Child 404. I agree. It's a toxic place.
It is. It's a very toxic
why-
place
Then why are there people in it? That's the problem. People
because
need to
they
get out.
don't.
People need
Because
to
like, here's the thing: a lot of people understand how it's toxic, but like they contribute to it without knowing it. I feel like a lot of the time is a problem.
And yeah, I just want to see it gone. I want to see, like, the way I see this is that it's just a bunch of kids and teenagers frolicking around on the
And
internet.
sometimes adults. No, that's not an understatement. It's true.
Sometimes, well,
Which is like the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Is that still your text tone, Beyonce?
yeah, Windows XP.
Dark Child 404.
Unless,
Max is spitting
Max,
facts.
if you want to turn that
That's
Windows
spitting
11,
facts. Yeah, they're like, it's why I left. Yeah, I did. I didn't leave, but I kind of separated myself from it for a while. And I kind of
Why do you
think
think I
that,
left?
well, the people that I trust, I still talk to. Others, I just don't. And others, I'm cool with, but I still, it's not that I hate the people, some of the people. I'm neutral with them, but
Blind warrior, I left too.
sometimes people's actions just cause me to distance myself a little bit.
Why do you think I left the fun group so many times? Because
'Cause
that's
some
pretty
of the
much a blind community.
Yeah.
Group.
Well, you know what? The fun group it never used to be. It was a group with me, Austin, as in like he's known as like Bop It Gamer 2000 and a couple other things like AAA Technology Master and stuff. That's what he used to be known as. He was in there. It was just me, him, Gianni, and Matt. I think Melody, and then Sawyer. Now it's got 30 people, and it happened over the course of about a year. I stayed in that group just because had I been added to it with 30 people, I might not have stayed. And honestly, any group with over 30 people there's no need to have that many people in it, and a lot of them, well, luckily, like at least 10 of those are Melody's accounts, so there's less than what it looks like, but it, like, hardly anyone except like me, Matt, Austin, and not even Sawyer, Gianni, Brandon, Henderson, me, we're like some of the only people. Well, Melody, she does it too, but we're like some of the only people that really talk in it. Others do too, but yeah.
I don't like a group with a lot of people. In fact, that's our Skype group that we got here is about to be that.
It will if we're not careful.
But then again, I wouldn't mind because there'd be a lot of people that I trust.
Yeah, like the more like, so the drama doesn't start in the blind community just because of two people talking. It starts when you get a ton of people together and they fight over something. That's how it starts, when you get a ton of people together and then someone says something that other people don't like, and then sooner or later you got a crap show in that group, and then sooner or later a ton of other
Warrior,
people
Johnny,
know
Thor,
about
Thor boy,
it.
don't get me started on him.
A ton of other people know about it, and videos are publicly posted to YouTube. Oh my gosh, I've seen some bad stuff, and I've been part of it too. Once, twice, probably 3 times before I kind of got myself out.
Actually, I wouldn't talk to anyone that's put a video out against me for nothing.
That was
Honestly.
like 2 years ago, and no one is.
I know, but even if they did, I wouldn't do it.
Oh.
Because I hated seeing those videos out about me.
None of them are up anymore.
I know, but those were so-called exposing videos. And I didn't...
Exposing this person, exposing this, exposing that. Oh, exposing the stupidest things they've done and making a show out of it. And cussing them out and calling them racist, racial slurs. It's what they do.
Exposing people that haven't done anything at all.
Exposing people that, like, just say something that's wrong, or just something, or do something that's absolutely ridiculous for no reason whatsoever. I don't know. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Sorry it ended up like this, but, you know... Sorry.
Yeah. It needed to be said. It needed to be said. I'm not calling anyone out, because I actually...
I wouldn't either.
I pretty much called everyone out, actually. So, well, I didn't call out names, but... Yeah.
I'm just... Let's see. Is the drive moving?
What, your hard drive?
Yep, and it just started.
I actually have noticed it goes to sleep after a couple minutes. And also, if you try to open a file, it takes like 5 seconds to wake up. So when I opened the Bop It emulator, it tried to open it, but the drive had to spin up first before it could actually do it. Have you ever noticed that?
Oh,
There's a slight delay. Now, when you're running an operating system off the drive, it doesn't go to sleep, right? It's always running the system files that run Windows. But
Yeah.
when you don't have an OS on the drive, all it does when it sits there for a couple minutes, it spins down. Then when you try to open a file, it spins back up, and it takes a second to do that. So you get a slight delay when you try to open a file. Like for me right now, my drive is not spinning. So if I tried to open a file right now, it would take a split second to open until the drive spun up. Like, watch. I'm going to try and open...
Run dial.
What can I try? Let's try and open the Bop It emulator one more time.
Skype selected. Downloads. Download select control. Stop C user zone or downloads open emulator pop.exe. C user zone.
And that's a symbolic link that goes to my hard drive, so it's not actually a real folder. This is actually on my hard drive, and it takes...
Text unavailable. Desktop list 2 1 44 52. Bop It emulator on 1996 Bop It mode.
Oh, it didn't spin up. Weird. It didn't spin up. I am really surprised. I don't know how it did that. It didn't spin up. It just kind of read the contents of the emulator. Weird.
Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it.
I'm gonna beat
Bop it.
this.
Bop it. Twist it. Bop it. Bop it. Bop it. Pull it. Bop it. Pull it. Twist it.
It's harder to
Bop
play
it.
with a keyboard than
Pull it.
some of you might think.
Twist it. Twist it.
You think it's easier, it's not. Because your hand is much closer together to the keys than it is on a physical Bop It, so it's a lot easier to do something you don't mean to do. It's one of the things about Bop It, it's a little harder to make a mistake, because if you're really thinking about it, the commands are a lot further apart than they are on a keyboard, where the down, left, and right arrows are right next to each other. So it's a little easier to make a mistake than it actually is on a physical Bop It. I hope that makes sense.
Bop It extreme emulator on 1998 Bop It mode.
I already have one up.
Skype document. More options. Channel dashboard. YouTube. Super stream. Chat row. OBS. Went. Internet download. Skype row 1. Column 1. Skype 9 row 1. More options. Open. End. Video. Turn off. Mute button. Audio set. Links button. Mute button. Audio. Mute button.
Okay. Should I end the stream? No one's watching. I think it's a good idea.
Cherry stream. Chat. OBS 27. Oh.
In fact, I'm gonna end it here
Stop.
because it wasn't really meant to be kept up.